What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch episode 2 of season 4 of Fargo. Last we saw more of a weird episode for Fargo. Not as in it's bad, as in it's a little different because there was just so many characters that I don't feel that introduced to that many of them. I feel. Since last episode, I've peeked at the cast, and let me tell you what. Most seasons of Fargo, or no, all seasons of Fargo so far have been, 4, 5 people maybe. This thing has like 15 or something like that. So I want to see how they juggle this many characters because Fargo is not usually used to doing that. So I want to see if they can handle it well. Maybe see if there's any iconic characters like the last 3 seasons have had. A lot of. It ended with some weird, freaky ritual chanting ghost apparition spirit thingy. I don't know. I do not. Either that or it's just a weird woman. It could be any of those. I tell you what. So I'm just ready to get into the episode. I hope that I get introduced to some more of these characters and see if I like them. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon, and if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into the reaction. I love how, as good as this show is, as quality as it is, the cinematography, Fargo is never afraid to get weird. And that's something, not only, like, it gets weird, it does weird good. As in a non-cringy way. And I really do appreciate that. It's like a prison break, maybe? Or I don't know, I'm getting like Stranger Things season 1 vibes. Something that Fargo does, probably the second best, or technically the third, because Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad are #1 for me. The cold opens on the show have always been pretty damn good. Could be a little lighter, though, I'll tell you that. A woman? Broke out of jail. She got someone else in there? Are these going to be even more main characters? Maybe? Zelmar and Swanee. Write them down. We're back with main character. Oh, what's her name? I don't want to look at my notes. Ethelreda? I forget the parents' names though.
Down here, it's your sister, the elder, and she's brought a friend.
Oh wow. What's the mother's name? They need like name tags or stuff above their head.
Wasn't released but this morning.
No time to shop proper, but
Feel like I think everybody has a family member like this. I feel like she's gonna try and maybe mooch off of her, or at least she has a history of doing that.
Look at you. Little miss all grown up. Come down here and give your auntie a hug.
It's wholesome. It's wholesome. I feel like it's gonna go bad or an argument maybe, but it's wholesome.
Looks like you done well for yourself these years I've been away.
You ain't getting no handout.
Listen at you acting like the big sister. Wasn't asking for money. Swanee and me got prospects.
what kind of prospects?
She kind of reminded me of Bubs a little bit from The Wire.
Go to your room. Now.
Yo, Debrell! I'm gonna be honest, Debrell getting on my nerves, man. Too controlling for my liking. You can't baby a kid forever. They gotta become an adult. Oh, the music! The music, man.
Unless you object, the plaque will read the Walter Matilda Will Cancer Ward.
Oh, is that video about to get a hit? Oh, this... The cinematography, man!
I think so.
Think? What do you mean think so?
The cinematography is so goddamn good. It was so eye-opening. You know, I watched Better Call Saul. When I watched Breaking Bad and went, wow, this is the best cinematography I've ever seen. Then I watched Better Call Saul and went, wow, Breaking Bad is shit compared to it. And I thought to myself, I'm never going to watch a show that has better cinematography than Better Call Saul. And I know shows like Hannibal and stuff like that I've been told have been on that level, but I haven't watched them. But I watched Fargo. It's not like it blows Better Call Saul out of the park, but it's a step up, in my opinion. Which is hard to do at that level.
We got a big one today. Italians. With all the wailing, rending of clothes. You better wait here. They're not too big on colored folks.
Oh, that's the, Dude, guys, I swear I'm good with names, but I feel like this season I'm gonna let y'all down. Okay? It's the big guy that died. The head of the one that was killed by the freaky deaky witch woman. Whose name I've also forgotten. Get away from the door. They can see you, bro. Get away from the door. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. You know, all the Fargo seasons don't have a lot of main characters built. This season does. You know what that means? They're all gonna die. Oh, it's that woman, bro. It's that freaky dicky woman.
Doing that. Oh, now. Look at you. Like a lucky penny always turning up.
A bad penny. Bad pennies turn up.
What do lucky pennies do?
I love her, though. She's weird, but I love her.
Quel dommage.
Une erreur, pas une tragédie.
Oh. And she speaks French.
Yes, she does.
Man, I wanted to take French in school, but the college program I was in didn't let me. I had to take Spanish.
But I want you to know it was real peaceful. Like a baby going to sleep.
That's
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
go back. Boss. No. This fucking sfagato doesn't get to breathe air, while some people, mio padre, il tuo capo, some people, better people, are buried in the ground.
They ain't buried him yet.
The fuck up.
This guy.
Adesso dimmi, fratello. Durante la guerra tu da che parte stavi?
No. The question is, which side are you on now, kid?
I can't take him seriously. To be quite frank, I can't take either of them seriously. At all. Oh, it's so goddamn good, dude. Oh my god. Guys, you're about to see me have like a cinematography orgasm one of these episodes.
Are you deaf? We're talking a gunshot wound scenario, combined with a half-dozen swarthy Lotharios straight out of central casting, and me, a law-abiding citizen of Protestant descent, enforcing the rules of this establishment, maintaining...
Oh, this man is on cocaine or something, bro.
Do you think... should I increase security in case they...
We'll get back to you.
Oh, this guy is...
It's No, you don't have to just turn.
OCD.
Is he some kind of retard?
Thank you for your cooperation. You'll be hearing from me shortly. Come here.
I want to see the. This guy, I feel, has the potential to be the best character, dude.
Your mama says eat your vegetables. We love you, and you're coming home.
When?
And I don't know. Tell your boss we need to talk soon.
These are. This is like. It's just terrible. They get 1 minute supervised visits. Dude. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. Even just a simple shot, it looks so good.
Me and Donatello were talking about us taking over the slaughterhouse before he died. He said yes.
He said?
Is our position. He gave permission. Now that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna. This season has started off excellently.
You know who else is in the groove? That lion in the cage. He just wears it in the floor, pacing back and forth.
Oh, you know who's got no groove? That lion with his head hanging on the wall. He's just hanging there, with nothing but the smile they forced on his face.
I gotta say, now, obviously it could be different for maybe people who have seen Chris Rock in a lot of stuff. Maybe Chris Rock is a character who feels like Chris Rock in every role. But to me, he's doing a fine job so far. Again, I've not seen him in anything before.
Boss. You can't shoot civilians. That fucking guy put my family on the street like we were shit on his spats. He lost his breathing license.
That's a good quote.
But him you missed. And now I got a wealthy socialite what eats meals with the mayor, sporting a fresh hole in her head. And top brass measuring my asshole like they're fixing to move in. No, so I came in to ask you, respectfully. I can guide this a different direction. Find a patsy to frame up. But you gotta lay off this Dr. Harvard.
Won't touch it.
Says you.
This year we don't touch. Next year. He goes back to his ordinary life. The fat moglie, his pot roast, builds his model airplanes, forgets. But we don't forget. We wait.
Now this guy, I like this guy.
And one day, when he can't even remember that old woman's name, well, I won't speculate on coincidence in front of an officer of the law, but you got assurances this thing is over. See?
What's this gentleman's name? And what's the cop's name?
Hi, Mr. Cosmopolis.
Aretta. I gotta. I'm like the guy, dude. I gotta keep repeating the names.
Oh, you poor soul. You're
Dude, she's genuinely, she's terrifying.
that blood around. Your old daft heart. It's not doing its job, is it? It's a bad heart. Bad.
Yeah, she is scaring me. Oh my god.
Yeah. I hear the doctor say there's just not much they can do. Mean old doctors. Dorietta's here and she can help.
Oh yeah. Okay. She's going around doing some recon, seeing who she can kill without getting caught, or any speculation.
Without a lamb shank for a heart. Don't you worry.
Right here, right now? I thought this was recon. We're just going for it. Well, damn.
I have to say, Nurse Mayflower, highly irregular.
Guys, fire her ass.
Mr. Sneed, believe me, no one's more embarrassed than little old me. And at the same time, have you seen their handwriting? The doctors, like a cave painting with a stick.
This isn't, I hate to say, the first time we've had concerns of
Oh my god, I thought she was a little better.
the level of care. Patients passing untimely or rushed to the ICU without biological provocation. Not to mention the pharmacist has noticed that some
Guys, arrest her! You're accusing her of murder and stealing.
If you lost souls and someone's got to pay the piper, so old Orietta's made the goat. Well, I am no goat, Mr. Sneed. Orietta Mayflower, she is no goat.
Mr. Sneed?
You're so concerned about malfeasance, about medicines removed without dotted I's. Heck, pick up the phone, tell them to send the paddy wagon.
Guy, don't back down, bro.
Slits, or what about call the newsboys?
No,
Well,
hold
this
on, there's
is
no need-
America, sir.
Oh my god, she's a master manipulator too. I love her.
Rights under the law. But here's you sitting like judge and executioner, tossing old Orietta on the bone pile, and for what? The inability to read the handwriting of what appears to be an epileptic?
Miss Mayflower,
You got a raise.
I'd be happy to. How does a month's severance sound?
3 months.
I can offer 2. And, of course, a glowing recommendation.
Yeah! Best of both worlds. I like that. I like them both, honestly.
I have to say, Mr. Sneed, I'm disappointed in this institution.
2 months severance. I want 2 months severance, man.
Allez-vous?
Oh, ça va bien, merci. Et toi?
Comme ci, comme ça.
It's just amazing. I would have thought.
Oh, here she goes. That's the problem with watching TV shows that take time in this time period. You start liking someone and then they're just racist, because everyone's racist this time.
If you might be looking for some after-school work. A little house cleaning, 50 cents or $1 in your pocket.
That's all we are to you? The help?
They're long playing records upstairs. French songs, stories, postcards from Gay Paris. You can clean and listen. I decided to make you one of my special projects.
What does that mean?
You like pie?
Yo.
Yeah, you do. Well, everybody likes pie. Stay tuned. I will be back. Oh.
Dude, she is so weird yet awesome yet scary. That is one weird white lady, bro. Very weird. I need to make like a universal hand sign to signal that the music that I'm hearing is really good. Maybe I just go like that, so you guys don't have to hear my annoying voice say the same thing 23 times every episode.
So I just want you to know I'm ready.
Good.
Not just for muscle work. Got math through high school, read a lot of history. Strategy's what I'm about.
Yeah, well. In Xanadu, did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree?
Come again.
What's your name?
Leon.
Leon. Leon. Leon. Leon, I know Leon.
Let's see how you handle yourself tonight. With the easy stuff. Then we'll talk about strategy.
Oh! Something is fundamentally wrong with this woman, and I love her for it. She's scaring me. Guys. What is she doing? Oh, this shot, and then it's like, it's mirroring the editing that they're doing as well. That is great. The lighting, the atmosphere.
I'm Dr. Senator. You got to give
Great
respect,
shot.
give respect.
That's why you Americans are so soft.
Oh my god, this guy is crazy, dude.
Getting tutta merda.
Is this guy's Italian good? Because it doesn't feel good, but I don't speak Italian.
Gaetano is king.
Easy. A deal was made on high. Wednesday last. Oh. This might be a news flash for His Majesty. A deal between Fada da Signa and my man, Cannon. Territory was allotted from your organization to the Negro Syndicate. Given. So this is us. Come to collect.
So it feels like season 2 and 3 combined a little bit. A lot of season 2 though, which is excellent.
Or to him.
Guys, stop jumping.
Padre fatto un coro. You can't respect that. And we can't respect anything.
Very clever. Guess what you hide behind? How do you think your words will taste a spit from the mouth of the wolf? Muscle and bone. This is the power. Not all your.
I don't know if I've talked about it. Fargo's dialogue. Specifically good.
If this is a misunderstanding, let us see. You take your man, go home. I talk to my brother. Philip, this is what you say. And if so, but if no,
Happy's cousin.
We got a Western?
His cousin.
His name's Leon, bro.
va bene?
I was gonna say this whole thing. It's just like a bunch of lame, you know, grasps for power or shows of power, and it's funny as fuck to watch.
Molto bene. But remember, we'll be back. Because y'all just got here yesterday. But we're part of this land. Like the wind, the dirt.
Oh, the actor is so fucking good, dude. A lot different character than he played on The Wire, also. Like a car or something? Like I said, I always expect the worst. Some Malloy's people? Or maybe cops? Or maybe federal agents. Don't eat it. I don't even know exactly what it was, but it looked like cough syrup, and I'm scared. Some people are watching the comments like, you idiot, it was a basic cooking in your unit. I don't know, I'm scared. Italians, maybe? Or cops? Oh, these are cops. What the hell did they find? Oh no, the two escapees. Is it Timothy Oliphant? What the? Was that Timothy Oliphant? Or am I going crazy? I didn't. I looked at the cast. Timothy Oliphant was not on the cast list. I think that was Oliphant. Yeah, dude, that's Timothy Oliphant. Okay, so maybe this is the real cop plotline. Wow, I did not know Oliphant was in this. I fucking love Oliphant. I've got it coming on the channel soon. Soon, I don't know the exact timeline, but one of the next new shows I would start is Justified. I'm very excited to watch Justified. That was a great episode of Fargo. Like I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the first episode. I know that this season, like people talk about it as the worst season of Fargo. I mean, so far it's after 2 episodes, it's probably my second. I mean, it's probably my least favorite, but this has been great so far. I like all the characters so far. I like being slowly introduced to them. I feel like honestly, surprisingly, the most time being given to a character is probably towards Orietta, and I like that so far. I mean, she has been great. She feels like she's gonna be this season's Varga or Hansi or Malvo, the one man wrecking crew. Not that's just going to be a wrecking crew per se, but just that one team character that is just sort of the lone wolf. That their scenes, like I don't want to say aura, but they give off something. Like with her so far, with Orietta, it feels like the weirdness and the quirkiness is what's really taking suit. But those 3 characters I mentioned, Malvo, Hansi, and Varga, 3 of the best characters on TV I've ever seen. Like really, genuinely, such wild cards that made every single scene was so exciting, interesting, kept you on the edge of your seat. And honestly, I'm getting that same sort of feeling with Orietta so far. I mean, she's so fucking weird, but I love her for some reason. But I also dislike her, but I'm intrigued by her. I was talking about it earlier. When you watch a show that's set in this time period, or sort of any older time period, obviously racism is so disgusting, yet rampant in this society. It's hard to sometimes like root for or like, or you know what I mean, any character, because obviously racism is deplorable. It's disgusting. But at the same time, when there's a character in another time period, you have to sort of look at it through the lens of the time period and understand that it's normal. And again, normal doesn't make it right, but it's normal. A lot different than today, where I feel like obviously there are still extremely racist people, but it's looked down upon by a large portion of the population, which obviously we're much better off for it, and I hope it gets better even nowadays. But so that's why I don't want anyone to like think like, obviously a character like Orietta who said some like blatantly racist things, and then I go, I love her, I see her as having potential to be one of my favorite characters of the season. It's not because of it's not the racism. The racism brings her down, obviously, but I don't focus everything on it because of the time period. I'm still shocked that Oliphant is in the show. I still got him on the screen. I'm looking at him. This is Timothy Oliphant right here. I liked the I'm gonna call them Loy's people. Louis' people and the Italians. I'm interested to see. I feel like there's going to be a civil war, yet simultaneously a war going on. That's interesting. I mean, I want to. What is the Irish guy's name? I feel like he has the potential to be my favorite character, or one of my favorite characters this season as well, along with Orietta. I just need more of it. Like I said, I don't remember the name, and please don't get on my ass for not knowing these names. I promise you, I'm good with names. That's the thing, but that's the one thing I've noticed watching these videos. Obviously, you don't want to look stupid. Not that I think of myself as stupid. You know what I mean? I have a film degree. But you want to know everything when there are people watching. And as of right now, I don't know everything. And especially something as simple as character names. But again, there are a lot of characters, so I don't feel too bad about it. But that was an excellent episode. And I think I enjoyed Orietta's plot the most. I mean, I love Loy's stuff. I love Loy's conversation with the kid. The Italian kid. That was fantastic. And obviously that standoff right there with Dr. Senator and Gaetano was... in fiction, and especially obviously television is my favorite sort of narrative or avenue to show off a story. One of my favorite feelings is tension. And then I feel like one step above tension is dread. But tension specifically, I feel like when done correctly, it's so... negative feelings, obviously, you don't want to feel negative feelings. But without those negative feelings, I don't think the payoffs or the scenes, or they reach the peak that they can. And I feel like just a show like Fargo, which always has so much tension in every scene, you feel like something bad can happen at literally any moment. It makes it must-watch TV, must-see TV every second. Something can go wrong. I think of shows like, and I'm not going to go too in-depth because I don't want to spoil anything, but shows like Better Call Saul or Ozark or The Wire, which have deaths that happen just like that. Like, at some point throughout the show, they have a death that happens like that, and you go, holy fucking shit, like, surprises you. I feel like that could happen at any moment while watching a season of Fargo. And that is something I'm appreciative of, because those moments I was talking about, those other shows, are some of my all-time favorite moments in TV. So, I'm just excited. I'm back watching this. I said it last episode, I took like an 8-month break or something like that, and it was not on purpose. I didn't want to, but I wanted to save these this season, and obviously the new season that came out a couple months ago for when I do YouTube reactions, so I can sort of share my feelings, my thoughts on this fantastic show, and so far it's been going great. That is going to be it for this episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I get the full-length, uncut reaction on my Patreon. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. I will see you guys next Saturday for Fargo Season 4, Episode 3.